my God.
Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and it's going to be another player review on my channel. It's going to be on a striker. He's going to be silver Brazilian. You've probably seen by the thumbnail who it is. I'm rocking him in my Brazilian team, as you can see here, and it's going to be a silver Wellington Nem. Now, he's recently transferred to Shakhtar Donetsk. Gets a nice strong link with Bernard, who I am playing in the cam position. I wanted to try him out because he wasn't going for a ton of coins. He was about 15k coins when I bought him, which was about a day ago, probably the release day of the early release, or just a day after. I can't quite remember what day we're on now. My head's gone there. But he's a left-footed option, which I really wanted. I had Joe previously. It cost me 15,750. As you can see, they played 7 games, scored 7 goals. Played a couple more games after that. He ended up scoring, I think it was 10 in 9 or something along those lines. Also getting like 4 or 5 assists as well. High attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate. Only 5'5", but he's just an animal. We'll search his name here just to see his average price at the moment. Again, stress this is at the beginning of FIFA 14 Ultimate Team, but prices will vary when you're watching this depending on when you're watching this. Like I said, I bought him for 15k. As you can see, I could probably make a profit on him if I sold him now. There's really varied prices, like 20k, and then there's like ones up for 70k, so no one's really sure what you can go for just of yet, but I'd probably get my money back if I sold him. As you can see, there's his in-game stats. Got decent ball control, decent dribbling, I think that is. He's got some reds. Obviously, he is a silver at the end of the day. He can play striker. Look at that acceleration and stuff like that. He had okay strength as well. I don't think it was too bad. But in-game, his strength does feel really, really good. You can see, we'll see some goals of him here. Him and Pato complement each other very, very well. The other top through ball being abused here. Holds off his players quite well, as you can see there. And a tidy finish into the corner to put me, into the game on that one. I seem to keep doing the celebration. I apologise for that if that comes annoying, but there we go, through legs, why not? There's a guy blocking Wellington Nem there, but as you can see, I was 2-1 down in that game, and this is the same game. Wellington Nem again gets in behind, shows strength to keep hold of the ball, somehow gets past that player, knocks him to the floor, and then boom, on his left peg, into the corner. Happy days. As I said, very strong on his left-hand side. You don't really need a weak foot when you've got a left foot like that. Like I said before, I like the right foot, left foot combo up front, and he's very good for that left foot option for a Brazilian team. A Brazilian silver team. I'm playing him in a gold team, and he's shining. He honestly is. I wasn't going to do a player review on him until I got him down to play with him. Look at this. How the hell did he get through that? Honestly, insane. And then finishes very nicely with his left peg into the corner. Probably one of my favourite players I've used so far. I mean, I haven't used everyone, I'm not going to say that, but Wellington Nem, out of the likes of Joe, Diego Costa, Pato, he's probably the best striker I've used, and that is saying a lot. As you can see, how the hell did he get through there? That is intense. Intense. I was so happy that he pulled that off. As you can see, he's good on the ball. He's a good passer. The ball is very, very quick, rapid, and really quick on the ball as well. As you see, another finesse shot into the corner of his left foot. Just so overpowered in this game. But then again, if it's there to be used, you use it. You abuse it. You do what the hell you want with it. And Wellington Nem is abusing it like a bitch on his left-hand side. Absolutely phenomenal, as you can see here. No one's getting close to him when he's running away with the ball. You see here also, decent pass. I mean, that's a great ball over to Pato, and he'll receive it back from Hulk here. It comes over, and I thought I was going to try and header this, but no, he volleys that into the roof, well, not the roof, but in the middle of the goal. Absolutely fantastic finish from Wellington Nem. As you can see there, some guy ranting in his face on the sideline, or celebrating. I'm not too sure what the hell he's going crazy over that goal. It was a beautiful finish from Wellington Nem. Just a very tidy all-round player. I mean, on card, he's not got like the best shooting, but from what I can do, like, look at some of these goals. I mean, this is another great finish there. In between two players, could have easily lost the ball, but no, smashes it into the corner. That's that head shake celebration. Pretty cool looking. He's got a big, bushy, kind of like a mini afro hairstyle going on there for Wellington Nem. Like I said, moved to Shakhtar Donetsk, now no longer in a Brazilian league, but he will get you that nice strong link with Bernard, plus Brazilian teams are just OP as hell. As you can see, Pato again do some strong work over the top through ball to Wellington Nem. He'll bring that one in, and he'll finesse that one home. Easy as you like. And I was playing against David Luiz and people in this game, and just Wellington Nem was still... You'll see in like a next clip. I don't think I score in this next clip. But I just show you a little bit about his like running with strength. I mean, this is chased by Marcelo. He's keeping him away. Now, a lot of the times in this game, you probably realise you will get dragged back and you'll get stopped and you won't get the ball back. You'll lose the ball. But he kept hold of the ball, got a shot away, didn't score that time. But he's almost like a carbon copy of the exact same thing. But he's getting away this time. It's away from Marcelo, who's not a slow player. And there's some other good defenders there as well. But he'll finesse that one into the corner nicely. That's going to be the final goal of this video. Hopefully, that's enough goals for you. But, you can get my idea of how good Nem is from that. He's an all-round complete striker. I mean, he's got insane stats in his card, like 91 pace, 82 dribbling, 64 shooting. Has got to be a lie. 75 passing, that's a decent stat to have. He can play cam, he can play centre forward, he can play striker. You know, he can play any of them positions and he will do a job for you, you know, 9 times out of 10. He's got 56 heading. Obviously, that's not great. 46 defending. You don't really need that. But he's not the tallest of players. I think he's 5'5". So heading, you know, if you win a header, fair enough. But he's not about heading. That's not his game. He's pace. I honestly thought his strength was decent. I don't know what his strength was. I didn't get a good look at it. But I would have said he feels like he's got over 70 strength. Honest to God. One-on-one with players, you know, the bigger players, he might lose them battles. So you see Marcelo, he's probably decent strength. I was out-strengthening David Luiz on some occasions. I could not believe it. What I'm going to give this guy out of 10 is a 9.5. He's almost perfection. One thing missing from him, or possibly two things. If he's a little bit taller, and if he had 4-star or 5-star skills, only 3-star skills, a little bit of a letdown. But then again, skills in this game is a little bit harder to pull off, in my opinion. Just a little bit more difficult, but still an all-round absolute god. One of the players I'll be using probably all the way through FIFA Ultimate Team this year. If I get a silver team together, he'll be up front for me, no doubt about it. I'll probably have like Jobson. I'll pick him over Jobson, preferably. I don't know how good Jobson is. I'm going to have to review him too. But Wellington then, for the price, 15 to 20k. Absolute steal. I can't, you know, if you've got the coins, try him out. You might not like him, maybe he's my style of player, but my opinion, 9.5 out of 10. That's a better rating than the Royce review. Hopefully you have enjoyed this review. If you have, please leave it a like rate. And if we can get 500 likes, I'll be over the moon. Leave in the comments anyone you'd like me to review next. I've got some decent players. I've got the likes of, would you like me to review Hulk or etc. or any of the new informs this week? Leave that in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time, and bye-bye. Boom!